workstations that I have, and I have the background blurred a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. Got green screens all over the place and microphones. Here's one, there's another one over there, and it's got some kind of a problem. I'm not sure what is. But you know what's interesting? Most of the time we show up, everybody shows up all tuned up and polished. You know, makeup if you wear it, and on TV and movies you wear it whether you want to or not. I've done that. And the real key, at least for life, is this. My podcast is titled Your Ultimate Life, Purpose, Prosperity, and Joy. And people still sometimes ask me, what do you do for fun? And I always think about that. It's like, it doesn't have to be dramatic. Like each day, you know what I notice? Yesterday was Monday morning. And I thought, it was just barely Monday morning. And I was laughing because a week goes by like a minute. And then I look at my calendar and there's lots of people to talk to and podcasts to record. I've got 3 or 4 more episodes to record this week and rendering to do and new people to meet and coaching clients to service and getting ready for the book challenge next week. And, that's one of my favorite things to do. This thing right here, Dream, Build, Write It. DreamBuildWriteIt.com. And I don't even know if this is backwards. Sometimes I can't remember if backwards is forwards and forwards is backwards. And so maybe what I need to do is flip that. Does that make it forwards for you? I don't even know, right? So I'm going to check so I can remember again if forwards is backwards and backwards is forwards. But here's the thing. There's nothing dramatic today. No breakthrough moment yet, although it is only, 8:15 in the morning. No big win or no collapse, certainly just life. I got up at 5. I did my routine, it was 2.5 hours. Why would I do such a crazy thing? Well, I love it. When I get done with it about 7 or 7:30, I feel different. And I wake up excited already, and then I do the things that I do to create myself, and it feels so flippin' good. I never skip that, ever. It's not like not once in a while, and it's not a fight anymore. When you start those kind of things, at least for me, it was a flippin' fight. Sometimes we think power looks like intensity. Grind. Man, I can't do that. Sometimes we think power looks like breakthroughs. Every day, breakthrough. And sometimes we think it's like big decisions or massive action. I've heard that. That was a big buzzword for a while. Take massive action. 95% of life isn't really like that. There are seasons of massive action. There are seasons of breakthroughs. And one of the fun things I love is you learn more about your body, your nervous system. That's a buzzword these days. Regulate your nervous system and polyvagal breathing and your vagus nerve and Wingilian. We've learned to be articulate avoiders. Because even though we're freaking amazing at describing, we've got all the buzzwords. Is anything really different for you? And if the answer is no, then, well, why not? And I don't mean that as an indictment, but really the question, if you're reading books or listening to YouTube or this video or anything, and it's not changing anything, why? Why not? Either it doesn't work, or I'm not trying to change, or you're not, or it's a process and I need to just be in love with the process and keep going. All those are legit. If you don't want something, you don't want it. No amount of hype and pump is going to make you want it, right? It's like somebody that signs up for a gym membership and they renew it month after month. Why? Because they feel guilty. They feel guilty because they're not using it, but they keep meaning to. And that little thing is opium for the pain of not doing what they think they should do. Man, drop all of that and just go quiet in you. Who do you want to be? Like, really want it. Because any growth, like I'm preparing for a concert 2 weeks from tomorrow, you're invited. May, let's see, 14 plus 6 is 20. May 20th, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Come on, jump on my Facebook page. I think it'll be up in a couple days. There's an event. It's about your light, the light you carry, not the light you carry, but the light you hold. Because you have it and you are it. I don't know what you're doing with it. But I was just thinking today, like I have another live I'm going to do later today, and it's about keys to power. And it's a long process, 65 parts. And it isn't complicated. It's very smooth, and one thing leads right to the next. But I've learned from the gradual work what gives us power. Power to create, power to direct, power to maintain, power to go through things, power to endure, power to rejoice, power to serve, power to love. There are certain things that we can do or not do that give us power. And I'm sharing those in a series called Keys to Power. But right now, I've got regular stuff to do, all kinds of things going on. Some of you know I've got back problems. I just did a nerve conduction test the other day, and man, the next day I was all kind of ouch. It was weird, and I got an appointment to see my specialist doctor that we've been working with for a while. My back got, I've had back problems coming for 20 years. 20 years ago, a doctor looked at some x-rays and said, and it's probably in martial arts and the extreme skiing and so forth that I'd done. Okay. I knew it was coming, and finally it hit. 3 years ago, July, L5-S1 disc was gone and was smashing that nerve. So we've been managing pain and doing rehab and all kinds of stuff since then for 3 years this July, not quite 3 years yet. And finally, an orthopedic surgeon looked at it a couple days ago, said, we really ought to go in there and put some screws in and screw L5 and S1 together and get the nerve out of being smashed, because he showed me the x-ray and it's smashed flat. Maybe just the right side, maybe both, I don't know. I talked to somebody that's had it done and they went, ooh, that's a hard thing to recover from. And I thought, and the other choice, of course, is managing pain for, I don't know, however long, till we discover disc replacements we can put in there. But my day's regular. I've got family responsibilities, grandma, I've got creative work. I'm doing the Keys to Power. I'm working on some songs in the studio, preparing for the concert. And the thing that I'm loving, preparing Dream, Build, Write It, my challenge for next week. Can't wait. If you're not signed up for that challenge, you're missing out. It doesn't cost any money. It does cost time. If you don't come, don't bother. But if you're going to come and you want to learn how to turn your story, your life journey, into 100K, I can show you. I've done it over and over again, and I've helped others do it. So I can show you that. And your story, the story of your becoming, I don't mean memoir, whiny stuff, but I mean the story of your actual growth and becoming is the most awesome and powerful thing that we've each got. Dream, Build, Write It. Come join me for that. Anyway, I think I used to do this, waiting for the day that everything lines up. Lines up. It's all tuned up. It never comes. There are moments like that, but what I've discovered instead is you just choose to do it. It is whatever you've decided to be and do. And now that I waste zero time on fussing about circumstance or fussing about what other people do or don't think, it is so fun. Because now I am alive and I'm just doing what I need to do, doing what's in front of me that I want to do. And I found out, and this is one of the fun things in terms of the ultimate life, that's the best way to have the most fun, make the most money, and the biggest impact. So all this dreaming we're doing, I'm in a group right now, and everybody is talking about changing the world and getting the 5D, and that's glorious, and I love it, and we're going there. And the feeling is one of, instead of relaxation and purity. That's the true path of growth. My personal truth document for me has been the rocket engine. If you want to know more about that, get a hold of me. YourUltimateLifePodcast.com. YourUltimateLifePodcast.com. It's got all the podcasts, but there's a contact form. Love to chat about that. So today isn't dramatic, at least not so far. Nothing, but it counts. And it counts because, like, every day that a tree is growing counts. Every day that the harvest is growing before we actually go harvest counts. Every day that you plant, like, it's middle of May. Not quite. What is it today? May 5th or something? Hey, Cinco de Mayo. What do you know? May 5th. It's pretty soon in Canada here. We're going to plant things. If you plant things, Joy does some of that. I don't. And then you're going to start a period of growth. And one of the things I notice here in Canada, because the growing season's shorter than like Phoenix or wherever else I've lived, is to just watch the process of growth. Bushes, trees, leaves, berries, fruit. The roadside stands will show up soon, right? And the weeds and the cracks in the sidewalk, right? Stuff where you don't need it. That's all growing, and it gradually comes. So is life. So are you. I love you. Love yourself. Take time for kindness, forgiveness, and love. And let me help you if you want. Like, what I've discovered as coach is if I'm not in a coaching container, I'm not growing. Coaching containers can look like anything, but if you want to tell your story, turn it into a platform and make a big impact in the world and a boatload of cash, Dream, Build, Ride It is where to go. So come join me. Can't wait to see you. We'll see you tomorrow.